Okay, beautiful people, how are you all doing today? Hope you guys are doing well. Please, those of you who are applying for tourist visas or those who are applying for visitors visa. Now, when you go to these here people who say they want to do VV for you, all right, you should understand that VV here, I mean, you know, right? OV, when I say V, you already know what I'm talking about. OVV, you know. Now, when you go to them, they will use some terminologies to confuse you, especially most of you that are not that really book type of people, right? Like educated. Please, you have to be careful. There are, if you want to move abroad with a short stay visa, you don't have the money to take academics. You are looking at the VV type that is going to be shorter, maybe according to some of you. But if you are looking at something affordable that you may not spend too much money, and you are thinking at the visitor VV, please, you should understand that with the visitor VV, you will not be able to work in so many countries abroad, especially these strong EU countries abroad. The reason is because the law there is strong. And also, for example, like the Netherlands, if you are applying for a visitor VV, your name already goes to the system as a visitor, right? If you want to change your VV, you must go through the centralized government platform. Now, how do you intend to change the VV to a work VV? Employers cannot hire you and change the VV for you. It's not possible. Now, moving further, I am saying this so you know because I saw a question somewhere. Someone was saying that, Milton, if I move to Germany with visitor VV, can I be able to work? Can I change it? It's not going to be possible. Remember, during the application, what did you say? I understand some of you don't do it yourself, but during the application, you told the officials that you just want to visit. You just want to move in here as a tourist. You want to visit some touristic sites or attractions. So now, why suddenly you are in and you want to change your VV? Because they have your data in their system. Do you understand? So if you start telling them things otherwise, you are only putting yourself in trouble. And again, for you to walk in there, you can walk maybe underground, but for you to walk in there, you need an employer that is willing to hire you. And when this employer hires you, he will need to apply for a work contract for you. It is not the employer doing the work contract. He has to file a case to the government for the government to be aware that you work with him. Otherwise, it is a problem in most developed countries, as I know. You can be doing your underground things, you understand, and still getting your cash on hand, but it is risky. The day you will be caught, it is a problem. Now, you might be asking, oh, Milton, what if I decide to take Aduro? If you take Aduro, it is an option. Okay, but you need to understand that Aduro has its own limitation. Read more about that so you should know. Someone like me, I don't think about that, but again, read more about Aduro so you know where you stand. So even if you decide that okay, you want to take the visitor option, you should be aware. Remember, you still need documents to apply for this. Even those millions, someone was telling me that he paid 4.5 million for what? These are things you could do yourself, but the only problem I understand that we are going to have, or you are going to have, is the issue of documentation. You might not have all the documents because you need enough evidence to prove to them that when you visit this country, you are going to come back to your home country or leave after your visit is over. So these are the type of things, but please make sure you read very well. It is so important. For those of you applying for visitor VV to Canada and other countries, it is not about you just maybe hijacking 5 million from somebody and dropping in your account. No, you build your account slowly. You cannot leave your account for 2 or 3 months without any withdrawal, no deposit. Then out of a sudden, you just drop 2 million. Where did it come from? You stole it or what? The embassy wants to know all of these things. That's why most times you apply for VV for Canada, they will tell you insufficient funds because they know the money you are claiming to have is not your money. Even if I'm the visa officer, this thing is common sense, right? So please build your account slowly and think about this. There are categories of visit visas. You have visit visa, you have tourist visa, you have business visa, you have Schengen, you have medical visas, you have conference visas. All of them are called Schengen visa when it comes to Europe. Do not get confused. Somebody was telling me that they were saying they will give him an employment residence visa. Which type of visa is that? Some of you, please put these things into consideration.